Hi friends, hey Team B, welcome to Horse Life episode 8. Today we are going to be talking about your horse's hamstrings and how you can help them. Welcome! This is Herman. Herman is a show jumping athlete with Trilogy Farms, and today we are going to focus on his hind end and talk a little bit about the hamstrings in our horses. So let's just move him over so you have a better view right there. The hamstring muscles in our horses are super important. They are really big muscles that are responsible for hip extension. Let me show you. All right, when our horses bring their hind limb backwards like this, that is when their hamstrings contract. I'm just going to ask him to lift his leg up and relax and bring it backwards. So you can see when you bring your horse's limb back, their hamstrings contract, and that's what brings their limbs back. But while their hamstrings contract, their hip flexors need to relax as well. Today I'm going to give you a pre-ride and a post-ride tip to help your horse's hamstrings. This is a great way to maximize their potential, their full contractile ability, and to prevent any injury or strain from accumulating in this area. The hamstring muscles, starting all the way on your horse's back, move all the way down to their hock. So they cover 3 joint spaces: the hip, the stifle, and the hock. So as a result, they are involved in pretty much every single hind end movement your horse makes. So every step they take at any gait is dependent on those hamstring muscles. The number one thing I would recommend, especially for our older senior performance horses, is a good hamstring massage or grooming session before every ride. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start right here, about a foot away from the tail, and you're going to want to just warm up that tissue. Just moving down along the grain of the fur. I hope you can see me here. I'm just going to move it over. You'll see that my hands are super black because I just finished a session with him today. So you're just going to move down along the grain of the fur, just like this. Nice. It's something you can do with your hand or with your brush. Got to do the other hamstring as well. I know. Once those tissues are all warmed up, you're ready to saddle up and get on your horse. Remember, keep in mind that whenever you ask your horse to move with their hind end, that they are engaging their hamstring. So once you've ridden, it's important that you stretch out those hamstring muscles. When I picked up Herman's leg and brought it backwards, that's when I was contracting his hamstring muscles. So I need to do the opposite motion in order to relax them and in order to kind of elongate that tissue. So all you're going to do is you're going to stand to one side of your horse, and you're going to gently move your arm down their leg, putting your hand underneath their fetlock. Allowing them to relax into your palm, you're going to bring that hind limb forward. Nice. Just following the edge there. You saw that he kind of pulled away. That's a myotactic reflex. So when they do that, go back to neutral and then ask for that elongation again. Amazing. If your horse struggles to bring that hind limb in front, start off super gently and super slowly. Just a couple centimeters will do. They'll be able, the more you practice with them, it's like the more you do yoga, the more they'll be able to give and really relax that hamstring. The goal is to start to be able to hold it for a good 5 seconds on each hind limb, working your way up to a 20-second hold on each hind limb. Make sure to only apply this stretch after you ride. If you apply it before, their muscles are not warm, their muscles are brittle, and as you know, the hamstring is such a large muscle that it can really do some damage to those little fibers in there. So let's review what we learned today. First, we learned that the hamstring muscles in our horses are actually massive, and they cover 3 joint spaces. They're responsible for bringing your horse's hind limb backwards in that retraction phase. Second, we learned that a pre-ride hamstring massage, either with your hands or with your brush, is super easy to apply, just going down along the grain of their fur, and this helps warm up this big tissue before a ride. Lastly, we learned the importance of a post-ride hamstring stretch. By just gently bringing that hind limb forward to stretch out those tissues, you will start to notice a difference in their flexibility. Try out these hamstring movements at home and let us know how they feel. We are here to help you help your horse. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, Herman.